So, real quick before I start this video, I need to explain what type of demon I'm going to make Goku. Now, obviously, he is going to be a demon from the Dragon Ball Z universe, but I'm going to make it more or less different. You see, here's how it's going to work. Goku is not going to be a demon like from hell. He's going to be the polar opposite of an angel attendant. This means that Goku's duty isn't to make sure the God of Destruction stays in order, but it's to make sure the God of Creation stays in order. Therefore, a Supreme Kai. Goku's job is to make sure that when a God of Destruction is away, sleeping, or any type of issue, he needs to be there to make sure the Supreme Kai does not constantly create. Now, thinking of this, they're like they're more or less. I can't fully explain it, but what I would explain is that all angels or demons are naturally born evil. They are born to be the balance of good and evil throughout the universe, and they will be pure evil. Alright, Goku is not going to be good in this what if. He's not going to be a good guy. But he will still live on Earth without destroying it. That is because demons naturally want to rule. They want to be on top. And because of this, Goku's simply going to want to rule the world. Another thing, Goku will possess techniques such as blood demon arts. He will also have the ability to turn people into demons, but more or less they won't be actual demons, more like soldiers. Now, weaknesses consist of sunlight. If Goku turns you into a demon, you are indeed weak to sunlight. The difference is, unlike Demon Slayer demons, it cannot kill you, it simply weakens your power by a lot. And I mean a lot. Next thing is, if you become a demon, you are full demon, unless you are a Saiyan like Goku. So if he turns you into a demon, you are a human, you become a demon. So you have to make sure that if Goku turns you, you gotta be a Saiyan, a Namekian, or shit, that's it. If he turns you, you're done. You are a demon. You are a creature. So, yeah. Now, we time skip. Goku, well, Bardock actually, is seen on an unknown planet, surrounded by bodies, when a woman would walk up to him. You know, the duties of the angels have always been important throughout all of history. But there's never been any duties of my people, my demons. All of my children have been killed and sealed away by their counterparts. I want a deal from you. I will promise to defeat Frieza and the end of his entire line. If you give me 2 children, which is all I ask for from you. I will live amongst your people, follow your ways. But if you think I cannot defeat Frieza, the woman's eyes will turn red as a massive explosion of pure power erupts from him. Bardock's scatter reached up trillions before shattering. He was terrified. The last number he seen was trillion, and it just exploded instantly. So, do we have ourselves a deal? She would nod. Well, he would nod. And bang bang, Raditz was born. A couple years later, Goku was born. Or Kakarot. But his demon name will be Lucifer and Azazel. But simply, since we're going to call him Saiyans, he's going to be called Kakarot. So, Raditz ends up growing up. And as he gets older, his potential grows at a monumental rate. By the time period when Raditz was just 6 years old, well, when the time he was at the age where he was on that planet with Vegeta, he was equal in power to Vegeta. If not, just a slight bit stronger. Which I'm going to put Vegeta at around, at this current point in the story, a good 6,000. Which is also going to mean that Raditz, I'm going to say Nappa was stronger. I'm going to put him at 3,000. So him and Raditz both were at equal 3,000. Which is insane. Like, putting them on power levels that high, just at that young age, is crazy. Now, when Goku was sent off to Earth, Gine revealed her true form yet again. She turns, looks at Bardock and says, "Well, I'm sorry." He says, "You promised me. You promised Frieza's takedown." She begins to laugh, but she would immediately spawn a staff. This staff has a red orb in it and is made entirely out of bones. She revealed her true form, her skin turning to a light blue, her sprouting horns, and her having long white hair. You're right, I did promise you. I'm a woman of my word. She tapped her staff. I am the Dark Priestess, mother of all demons, twin sister of the Grand Priest. I'm one of the 5 strongest beings in all of existence. As she looks at him, I promise you. I made a promise, I'll keep it. I'm the queen of the demons. My 2 sons are my princes, my only children. Or my only birthed children. The rest were simple creations from my power. These 2 came from my cells. They're going to be powerful. And they're going to be the only beings who will possibly contend with the angels. But for now, Bardock, I assure you one thing, you will survive. And we will kill Frieza together. Well, not together, but we will kill Frieza. She she slams the staff down and her and Bardock both would vanish. Back over towards Goku. He lands on planet Earth, and when he does, his nature immediately takes control. Mind you, Goku has black eyes, okay? They're pitch black and they're white. And the first thing Goku does is activate his magic. You see, Goku does not have access to Ki. Well, he does, but not as strong. Let me explain it. You see, since he's a half-breed, Goku has access to magic and Ki, but he is strong in the ways of magic. Mind you, I'm just going to be saying random spells and make him do random things because, deadass with y'all, who do I look like trying to complicate it? I'm not going to try to complicate things. So, the first thing, one more thing. He's going to age very quickly, alright? They age super fast. But they immediately stop aging, okay? So they literally age super fast and instantly become immortal. That's because the Saiyan and Demon DNA kind of fighting with one another. You see, here's how it goes. As a Saiyan, Goku ages slow as fuck. But as a Demon, he ages super duper duper fast. And here's what happened. Since he's immortal as a Demon, and when he reaches his prime, he doesn't age. And when he becomes a Saiyan, he doesn't age. As soon as he gets closer and closer to his prime, the slower and slower he ages. So by the time period where physically Goku was 13, which he is the minute he arrived on Earth, his aging basically moved like a normal Saiyan's would. Now I'm going to say he looks around Bulma's age, even though he's, 5 years younger? So I'm going to say by the time period when he was, I don't fucking know how old Bulma was, so around that time period. Anyways, he lands. Grandpa Gohan ends up finding Goku. Mind you, he's a naked fucking kid. So he was immediately confused. He ends up putting some blankets over Goku. He ends up carrying Goku home. He cooks a bunch of food, and when Goku wakes up, the first thing he smells is food. Before Gohan can react, Goku booms into the kitchen at blinding speeds Gohan was not expecting. He felt a blast of wind as Goku appeared in the kitchen. Now, Goku power level currently is 600. So he's already stronger than everybody on the entire planet. And when Gohan finally sensed his power for the first time, he was terrified. He turns to Goku and Goku, oh hi, I saw that you were... Come here. Grandpa Gohan is confused. What's come here? Young man, come here. Now! Grandpa Gohan would immediately walk forward. Goku grabs him by the throat and lifts him up. You're an interesting one. His eyes are glowing red. He says, you know, my mother left me a book. Somehow I'm able to. I need you to read this for me. How do you even know what a book is? It's written on it. It says book. I'm a Saiyan. We are naturally smarter than many other races, and growing up as a simple kid, I learned how to read when I was 1 year old. You understand that? But there are a few things in here I don't know and I don't understand. Like blood. What is blood? It's what's inside of you. Okay. Goku didn't proceed to say, as his suddenly claws would grow from his hand as he slashes Gohan's throat clean open. He then proceeds to slash his own arm and slam blood into Grandpa Gohan's mouth. Now I'm going to put Grandpa Gohan power level at around, I'd say, 25. Though that's super duper weak. In comparison to a kid Goku in the original canon timeline, he's strong. He's very strong. So, yeah. Anyways, He ends up looking forward and just smiling. Gohan just starts laughing hysterically. His eyes turn red. I feel good. He looks up. Lord Kakarot. He gets down and bows immediately. It's a pleasure to meet you. So, it worked. You became like me. Gohan slowly but surely starts changing in pigmentation. Goku says, nah, turn back. What? Turn your skin back to normal. Figure out a way to do so. And if you don't figure it out by Thursday, you'll die. Goku turns around and walks away. When is Thursday? Goku will ask. Grandpa Gohan will say, it's tomorrow. Well, figure out a way by tomorrow, or you'll die. As Goku walks away, he relaxes. He just starts doing whatever it is he wants inside of Gohan's house. Goku will occasionally go out to a few cities and just massacre innocent people, because to him, it's fun. One more thing. When Goku turns someone, he gains all of their memories and access to their knowledge. So Goku knows about Master Roshi. He knows about the Kamehameha Wave. He even knows about the electric shock attack. But Goku is a demon. Has access to lightning magic, fire magic, earth magic, water magic. Hell, he even has access to void magic, which is basically dark magic. He has access to basic ki blast, flight, enhanced strength, speed, durability. The basic powers that Kid Goku starts off with. He has complete control over his grade 8 form. He doesn't know that yet, but he has complete control over it. Also, there will be different forms that Goku gain access to. Goku won't just have Saiyan forms. He will also have demon forms. But they will be able to combine into even stronger forms, which are going to be so complicated, but we're just not going to get into it. He also possesses something called Dark Ki, which is something that he is born with. It's the opposite of God Ki. It's literally demonic Ki. So it being the exact opposite of God Ki. So I hope y'all get used to that. Anyways. Let's go on. Goku ends up returning and he sees Grandpa Gohan. His skin looks normal. He looks so human-like. He smiles. It worked. Now how did you do it? Grandpa Gohan explained. He thought about peace, happiness. He thought about his family that he hadn't seen in years. Okay, so bullshit turns you back to normal. Grandpa Gohan looked at him. It isn't bullshit, kid. It isn't bullshit, my lord. It's genius. You think good thoughts. You think sweet, like you turn normal. Interesting. I'm not born with that. I don't need to look like that. But I can see it. He pulls out a scouter. Immediately Goku orders a spell, Insignia. As the entire part of the scouter that has any type of connection to Frieza is destroyed. Let's see. You have a power level currently of 200. I hear you humans know how to control your ki. Show me your true strength. Grandpa Gohan would close his eyes, focus all of his power. Accessing that dark magic once more, he would immediately open his eyes with Grandpa Gohan eyes shifting from being a normal black to suddenly gaining markings within his eye that said Upper Moon 1. His power level suddenly gains an even larger increase. Power level now saying 550. Grandpa Gohan just looks at Goku. My lord, it's perfect. What? It's perfect. Now I want you to teach me how to do that. Days will go on, months will go on, and even years, with Goku and Grandpa Gohan training every single day. Goku at this point is now prepared to take over the world. He looks at Gohan. Now in case you're wondering, why is Grandpa Gohan Upper Moon 1? And why are you doing Upper Moons? It basically stands for like his highest nights. I just can't actually think of a name for him. I could have called him like Sin or something. I could have called him a 7 deadly sin, but like I'm just going to use Upper Moon. Can you guys come up with names for the ranks of every person for now? In case you're wondering, Grandpa Gohan is number 1 because he's the only demon Goku created. Okay? But anyways, Goku cracks his neck, grabs the book after learning multiple spells and multiple powerful techniques from his mother. and even learned how to regenerate, learned that he is actually legitimately immortal and cannot be killed. He learned about the history of Saiyans, Zenkai boosts, powers and abilities that just he's born with as a natural Saiyan and a natural demon. He learns a lot from this book. So, him and Gohan ends up going off on the adventure. Now, whilst leaving, he ends up running across Bulma, who demands the Dragon Ball. Goku walks towards the Dragon Ball, just looks at it. Ooh, I want to see what's going to happen. He grabs it and calms himself. He begins to flow his dark magic into it, so the Dragon Ball will suddenly turn to a red color. Then Goku proceeds to siphon that same key back off of it, and it will turn back to orange. I'll find that out later. He then proceeds to throw her the Dragon Ball. No one cares about it. And then he goes off. Within a day, alright, just a day's time period, Goku lands at the Red Ribbon Army base. And he walks in there like he owns the place. They try to stop him, but Grandpa Gohan kills the first person that approaches them. And I mean, he ripped their heart clean out. They tried to shoot guns, but Grandpa Gohan just boomed around the place and started booming everyone who came close. He took them all down, and Goku walks inside. He tells Gohan to stop killing them, just to incapacitate those who try anything. He ends up walking inside to where the leader, Mr. Red, was. He begins to talk crazy, but Goku instantly broke his neck, killed Black, and killed Blue. Not only did he kill them, he absorbed their souls. After absorbing their souls, he gained access to all of their knowledge. He knows about everything that goes on in the entire Red Ribbon Army. Well, there he announces himself as the new leader. And he changed his name to, well, I don't know, some type of kingdom. Come up with a name down below for Goku's army as well, please. Because, y'all, I'm not good at naming things, okay? So if I were to give it a name, I would probably just steal a name from something else. So please come up with a name down below in the comment section if you guys actually enjoyed the video. Or if you're enjoying it so far. But, you know, just comment down below a name for me, please. Anyways, let's just continue. Goku could be seen. Goku could be seen flying. Well, actually, him and his army. He could be seen having Grandpa Gohan train many people in his army in the ways of using ki. This being Goku's highest division, they all end up learning the ways of ki and even learning how to do simple ki blasts. In case you're wondering, very simple. And for the next few years, he actually trained them in this. Mind you, Bulma ends up surviving simply because I need her to survive. So here's what happened. She didn't look for Dragon Ball. Ilya Pilaf shows up and basically demands him in. She gives it. Like, she dead ass gives it and just goes home. Plain and simple. Afterwards, Goku ends up announcing to the world that the Red Ribbon Army will be launching war on everyone. And that, well, he will win. And when they win, he'll conquer everything. The camera goes off and he walks away. So, Goku, Kakarot. You can call me Goku, Grandpa. Why do you want to do this? Simple. The world belongs to me. I'm not a bad guy. I just want to rule and cause carnage every once in a while. You're not a bad guy, yet you want to cause carnage every once in a while. One of the soldiers would say. Goku would say, if you got something to say, Jeremy, say it now. All I'm saying is, you don't make any... Goku broke his neck. He actually thought I cared. Now mind you, when the video started off, Goku had a power level of 600. But he turned Grandpa Gohan, who had a power level of 550 at his max, okay? So at 550 at his max, that put Goku already at a power level of 1,150. Which is way weaker than Raditz. But, you see, after learning complete ki control, Goku actually had a power level of 1,000. Which puts his power level right now at 2,150. He ended up training in the ways of ki and magic over those years, which puts his power level up to, believe it or not, a 6,150. And on top of turning many of his soldiers, which are a very small boost, he has a power level of 6,250. Turn that into a grade 8. You got the fuck? Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do that later. 6,250. 6,250. 62,500. Now, mind you, Goku is still weaker than the current Raditz, which we will cut on over to now. You see Raditz. Raditz is seen sitting down inside of the cafeteria. We're going to do a Broly scene. When the man approaches Vegeta, he talks crazy to Vegeta about how, look at you two, the filthy monkeys, sitting all alone. Now, Raditz learned one thing over his time period. Having a high power level like he does, him and Vegeta has to be a little on the low. But, of course, they're in the Frieza Force, and not many people like Saiyans. So, he would grab Vegeta and immediately go in for a punch, which of course Raditz would immediately kick the man directly in his stomach and send him flying back. Many of Frieza's men would all stand up as Raditz would say, back off. Now. Raditz's eyes would immediately turn white as he would look at him. Filthy hybrid, they would say. Raditz would say, it doesn't matter. You're not going to put your hands on the prince. Loyal. You always have been such a loyal punk. What did you say to me? As Raditz begins to lift up his hands, they begin to see black lightning come off of it. Shit! Immediately Raditz would release a massive blast. Cruel Sunday! He would yell. As the blast circuit everywhere, rushing directly towards Frieza's soldiers, suddenly Zarbon would appear and block the attack. Enough! Sit down, monkey! Before I make you. Raditz would roll his eyes and go and take his seat, as Vegeta would just shake his head in embarrassment. Thank you. Fucking buffoon. Nappa enters the room. Vegeta. Nappa. Well, Vegeta. Raditz. Come look at the progress on what you did. Raditz and Vegeta will walk into the room, seeing the two unnamed Saiyans floating, cemented in the healing chambers. You think this is really gonna work, Raditz? Raditz would nod. No one in the entire Frieza Force knows what I am, aside from the fact that I'm a hybrid. He'll walk forward, look around, and every single security camera in the room suddenly just glitches. He didn't blast me, he didn't do anything. Raditz takes a bite out of his own finger, proceeds to place his blood in there. Inside of the machine, the water would immediately turn red before turning back to being blue. A massive explosion goes off inside of the room as the entire healing pods both would be destroyed. When the dust cleared, the two Saiyans were seen. A Zenkai boost. Usually Zenkai boost could be a small or some shit. I don't actually know the Zenkai boost multiplier, but what I do know is these Saiyans, I'm going to put them very weak. They both had power levels of 1,000. I'm going to say a Zenkai boost is I'm going to say 2 times increase. Now they have a power level of 3,000, but combined with the Demon Zenkai boost, which I'm going to make a 30 times increase, they have power levels of 30,000. Yeah. Now mind you, immediately they would instantly look towards Raditz, who would snap his fingers, and instantly their ki would just zoom, go clean down, hiding their power levels. You see, Raditz learned a spell that's able to hide their power levels and make them seem lowered. So put it simply, they both only had power levels of 3,000 to everyone else. Raditz would immediately look around and say, so the process worked. He would look at Vegeta and Nappa. I made them like me. So what are you? I don't know. He would say. He looks around in your entire room. Raditz then would summon a staff. He tapped the ground 2 times. And suddenly, the entire healing pods were fixed. Him, Vegeta, Nappa, and the 2 unnamed Saiyans walk out. Now they walk out, you see in their eyes. One eye had the number 1 in it. The other eye, the left eye of the main man had number 1 in it. And the right eye of the other also had number 1 in it. Rest of you guys were always twins, correct? They would nod. I'm gonna name you Janto. Nah, that's lame as hell. I'm gonna call you Wrath, and I'm gonna call you Pride. As the 2 of them walked out, now to explain Raditz and Vegeta's actual power levels. You see, when they are holding back their power levels simply say, with Vegeta it says 18,000 of course. Nappa also says 18,000, but in actuality, Vegeta has a power level of 540,000, which of course is actually stronger. I think it's stronger than Frieza's first form. If not, Frieza's first form probably like 500,080, but due to the rumor of Frieza being able to transform, the Saiyans didn't act yet. Raditz's actual power level is 19,000. But times that by 30, he has a power level of 570,000. And then times that by the grade 8 multiplier, he has a power level of 5,700,000. Now, of course, you might be thinking, so why aren't they acting? That is because of the rumors of Frieza being able to transform. And then just simply seeing how powerful King Cold is, who, in case you guys did not know, was equal to Final Form Frieza, they have yet to act because he's too powerful. Even with their own current strength, they do not compare to him. So of course they think before they act. Okay? They're smarter than that. But Raditz and Vegeta and Nappa decide that they're gonna go establish a base real quick. They wonder why, but Raditz explained there's this planet called Earth. He's gonna go out there and make a base on its moon. They'll question why. He's gonna hide it with his magic. He's gonna watch over someone. And he goes off. You see on planet Earth, Goku is seen conquering left, right, and center, killing a bunch of people and just ripping apart citizen after citizen after citizen. As Raditz watches, he only can watch on with pride. Goku, after taking over this entire city and establishing that he is now the planet's ruler, he established complete control over Council Court, adding them on into his forces, and he made a deal. The entire Breeze family will be safe from any harm if they make Lady Bulma his wife. At first, Dr. Breeze would disagree and said that they got someone else in mind. It's a woman named Launch. She's Bulma's cousin from her mother's side. She seemed to be more fit for someone like you. And why is that? She has a simple, sweet side, but she also has a powerful, aggressive side. Fine. Goku goes off and searches for her, and he finds her pretty much instantaneously. He kidnaps her. After kidnapping her, him and Launch decide that, yeah, they can fuck around a little bit. And boom, here we are. We have a Goku Launch type of situation. Now, as Raditz watches then, he ends up requesting for a place for him to train. Of course, everyone being everyone, they decide that indeed they're gonna do this. But now we turn over towards Kami. Kami walks forward. Many years ago, Popo, Piccolo created children. This new being on our planet. He's a threat. I must create a child of my own. Kami! We don't know what they would do to you. I don't care, Popo. I want to create something that can help us in this great battle. He looks forward. He ends up sprouting off his first child. His name, Kami Jr. We're just going to call him Kami because somebody's going to get... Just saying. But anyways, Kami was born. A few days later, King Piccolo was released. When he was released, he tried to go fight against Goku. And that did not go too well for him. Goku absolutely obliterated Piccolo. And he was about to kill him before he sensed something. His eyes would flare up red just for a moment, and he would smirk. As he proceeds to punch a hole right through Piccolo's stomach. He picks him up and he proceeds to literally grab Piccolo's finger. Like he uses his fingers to start stabbing him through Piccolo's eyes. Piccolo proceeds to beg for his life, which Goku would stop as Piccolo ends up spitting out an egg. Goku's like, ugh. Ugh. He just looks at it. That was weird. Before snapping his fingers as King Piccolo tries to run and Goku throws him in place. You know, it's kind of like freezing you in time, except you can see everything around you. Now, should I turn you? I don't even think I can turn you. You know, if I turn you, you get infinite youth, right? I mean, look at that guy. He points towards Grandpa Gohan. He was old as shit last week. No, I got something better. He proceeds to grab Piccolo and proceeds to siphon all of his power. Piccolo falls to the ground a husk and you look at it. Yeah, bet you know I can do that. Raditz looking off from the moon looks shocked. The fuck? He then proceeds to notice his Goku literally shoots this blast of ki directly into the egg. Kami down below would suddenly appear right in front of Goku. Immediately Goku would catch his hand. Calm down, bastard. I'm not here. You conquered my planet. I'm the Earth's guardian. You're too old and you're too weak. Goku flicks him away. I don't have time for your BS. But we need you for the Dragon Balls, Namekian. Wait, what? The fuck's a Namekian? That's what you are. Calm down. I simply want what's best for your planet. Which is me in charge. You killed so many innocents. I didn't kill any innocents. They tried to fight back, so they died. Plain and simple. They aren't innocent. Why? Why did you do this? Because I felt like it. No, that's not an excuse. Well, it is for me. Think, old man, before you die. I'll kill myself in that baby. He goes in for a blast, where Goku proceeds to catch Kami. He breaks his neck. And then proceeds to siphon all of his power as well before the Dragon Balls could fade and shoot it into Piccolo. This now linked the baby Piccolo to the Dragon Balls and also kept him alive. He looked at Kami. Did I just fuse you guys back together? I just fused you guys back together. This brings Kid Piccolo power level up pretty high, but we're not going to get into that until later on. But you see Popo. He's saddened. For the next few years, he trained Kami Jr., while Goku trained Piccolo Jr. Many years will pass, and at this time period, Goku holds a tournament just out of boredom. And people ends up showing up being Tien, Chaozu, Master Shin, Master Roshi, Piccolo Jr., and Kami Jr. Piccolo, I'm going to call him Kami, but Piccolo Jr. and Kami Jr. The two of them arrived, and the minute the two of them saw each other, they immediately locked the eye contact. Kami Jr. obviously using magic was shape-shifted. He tried his hardest to hide his appearance, but obviously they were able to sense his presence. So, Goku blitzed forward and immediately says, you do not have to hide yourself. Look around you. There are dog people here. It reveals his true form. Everyone immediately screamed King Piccolo, but Goku would say, shut up, all of you. Piccolo didn't stand a chance against me then, and he wants to now. He looks towards Piccolo. The first match, Piccolo Jr. versus Kami Jr. Kami steps into the ring and immediately gets into a fighting stance. Piccolo just starts laughing. Our fathers were always at battle. And you know who always won? King Piccolo. Piccolo immediately unleashes a wave of ki before going forward towards Kami. He goes in for a punch while Kami proceeds to immediately do the same. Kami's fist was instantly shattered as Piccolo stretches his arm, grabs him, and immediately headbutts him. Piccolo just stands there as Kami starts going there for punch after punch. Piccolo just stands and tanks them all. Raditz is seen watching down below, says, damn it, how strong is Kakarot currently? But you know what Raditz was saying? Currently, he has a power level of 28,000. 28,000? Does he know about his demon forms? I don't think he does. He knows about the Great Ape, of course, that puts him at 280,000. Yes, we've seen him turn before. But I'll go down there currently. Matter of fact, he snaps his fingers. It's Cinia. And he proceeds to turn into a whole different person. Matter of fact, he turned into a random person and walks down below. When he lands on Earth, Raditz proceeds to enter the tournament and matter of fact, no. Mid-fight, in between Piccolo and Kami, he booms forward right to where Goku was seen sitting, grabs him, and throws him into the ring. Goku's absolutely stunned. He gets up and looks upwards and sees this mysterious figure. Who the hell are you? Goku eyes will flare up Raditz. He would immediately zoom forward towards him, immediately going for a dark blast of fire. Raditz counters with a blast of lightning that sends Goku flying backwards. He looks upward in confusion. The fuck? What are you, a demon? I came to see how strong you are, Kakarot. You are nothing. He blitzes forward and kicks Goku square across the face. You're an embarrassment. He zooms forward and kicks him clean across the stomach, then proceeds to grab his face and drag it through the mat. Everyone who's seen watching this is shocked. Piccolo zooms forward screaming, Father! He goes directly in for a punch, which Goku proceeds to scream, No, get... Shut up, brat. As Drax proceeds to blast him with a wave of black lightning. Cruel Sunday. He yells, as in he would just walk away. Static Tuesday. As Raditz proceeds to literally make Piccolo explode with lightning. Goku looks onward confused. The fuck? He looks onward immediately proceeds to ball up his chest before screaming out in anger. As he proceeds to transform, mind you, he can do this at will whenever he wants, into a great ape. Raditz looks at him. Yes, Kakarot. Show me your true might. Kakarot immediately goes dead in for a punch, which Raditz proceeds to only raise his power level just a little bit above Grade 8 Goku, as he proceeds to catch the fist and immediately go in and deliver a punch of his own, which Goku in Grade 8 form clashes with a punch of his own. And immediately the two of them start brawling. He flies over into there and punches Grade Goku clean across the face. Goku he stumbles back and goes in for a punch as well, which Raditz catches and proceeds to, just for a moment, his eyes will flare up red as he booms his fist right into Grade Goku, was literally not only shot, boom, right through it. He shattered the Grade 8 Goku's arm, who falls on the ground and screams as Goku is seen being zoomed and punched from all angles. As there you see Pride and Wrath. They're seen looking down. Should we help Master? He's simply testing the brat. And then they hear a voice say, "What are you doing here?" Both of them will turn and see Piccolo. They will literally wave him off. Like dead ass, they waved their hand and Piccolo was turned. Literally like blasted back. Mind you, Raditz did not kill him. Okay, he ain't dead. He was just a little fucked up. But anyways, soon they zoomed forward and proceeded to start comboing on him, bro. Every 5 seconds, combo. That was loud, weird as hell. Anyways, though, Goku proceeds to he wins this fight. Fuck it, he wins the fight. Well, no, Raditz wins. He tries to punch back, which of course Raditz catches his face and proceeds to create a sword out of lightning and slashed off Goku's tail, which reverted him back to normal. Mind you, as a demon, they have high level regeneration, and some of the things about being a demon bypasses things about being a Saiyan, so they will be able to regrow their tails no matter what. He looks over with annoyance and immediately says, "Who the hell are you?" Raditz proceeds to remove his cloak. "Do you not recognize me, Kakarot?" Goku says, "Raditz." It was smile. "It's good to see you." "Did you have to do me like that, though? Publicly embarrass me in front of all my subjects. Where to train you, you fucking brat? You're nothing in comparison to even Pride over there. My first of my 7 sins." "You mean to tell me I'm weaker than one of them?" "Indeed. But no worry. Together, me and you, and even Vegeta over there, will be very grateful when we kill Frieza." And this will end up part 1. I know parallels are a little crazy, and I may not be, I'm a little off. That's because I don't do scripts, and I'm never going to. But the point is that, first off, I need you guys to help me out with any ideas you guys think I should make and be able to do. Anything you guys want me to take away, because I will take it away if you want me to. And if you guys feel like Goku isn't evil enough, trust me, he's evil. You're gonna see it. But another thing, you guys think that it's a little inky, a little wonky. That's because I don't know how to do Dragon Ball with us anymore. I'm like a little behind. Like I stopped doing Dragon Ball with us a good while back before I deleted every single video. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, join my Discord server down below, and subscribe to my other channel as well. I'm trying new background music. The editing style of this video is going to be different because it's a Dragon Ball video and they're picky, but it might not be good. I might literally just put up a picture of Goku and have the background blurred the entire time because I'm that bad at it. So with that, I'm out, and thank you for watching.